to them, I get blown away by the sheer talents of everybody, right? It's not just Clyde, you know, it's not just the Lawrences, it's the whole band. It's the backup singers, everybody. So I'm just excited to go ahead and get into this. Before we get started, please go to Lawrence's channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell on their channel. It helps the channel out a lot. If you like what I do, please make sure you go to my channel, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, get the algorithm going. Appreciate that. All right, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get into it. I'm definitely going to stop it a lot to kind of bask in the talent, but I think we're good now. My bad. All right, here we go.
Everybody thinks that changing is cool, but I don't, and I won't, and I hate that I gotta. And everybody's got a dog and a wife, and I can't for the life of me think why they'd wanna know. I think there's something in the water. I gotta know. I think there's something in the water,
This is a much different vibe, right? What is it? The last 3 or 4 I've listened to from Lawrence have been upbeat, soulful, R&B, all around energy. This is very much more subdued, a little bit more like kind of sad, right? But again, her voice, killer, man, killer.
I hate that I gotta. And everybody's got a dog and a wife, and I can't for the life of me think why they'd wanna know. I think there's something in the water. I gotta know.
I like how her voice kind of like dies out a little bit and then you hear it come back for a split second. It's because her voice is projecting a little bit more as you go out of that breath. You got to push the rest of your air out, right? But she's pulling the mic back. So it kind of goes out for a second, comes back, but really subtle.
I gotta know. I think there's something in the water.
Everybody goes and moves to LA, and I say there's no way you'll be seeing me join them. And everybody's got a kid on the way, but if I did, I'm afraid I would just disappoint them.
I wanna know. I think there's something in the water. I gotta know. I think there's something in the water.
It's really interesting, man.
Everybody's as content as can be. Like, what spell are they under? What frog are they kissing?
I like kind of the sarcasticness, right? It's like, no way anybody could be this happy in this situation we're in, right? There's got to be some type of spell on them. There's got to be something tricking them, right? That line that Clyde said about just worried that he'll just be a disappointment to his kids. Any good parent, bro, is gonna feel that way. I feel like I don't think there's any good parents, and this isn't like diminishing what anybody does, but I don't think there's any good parents really out there that feel like they're doing a perfect job. They might tell themselves that to make them feel better, but I honestly think a good parent is going to second guess a lot of what they do because they want what's best for their kids. So that line hit.
Everybody's as content as can be. Like, what spell are they under? What frog are they kissing?
But if everybody's so much happier than me, well, I can't help but wonder if there's something I'm missing.
I wanna know. I think there's something in the water. I gotta know. I think there's something in the water.
Bro's legitimately like playing the drums with his hands, bro. Did you see that? By the way, before we see that, this is proof that you can go all in on a song and the song not be this crazy like energy ball of energy. It's still a very soft, subdued song. There's still a lot of cool, subtle artistic choices they're taking with the writing of the song. The composition of everything is great. We have some of the vocalists singing the oohs and the ahs. We have some of the vocals kind of doing a background melody, right? So there's a lot of great writing still in this, even though it's not this bombastic R&B soul song, right? There he is playing drums with his hands. Here we go. Picking up.
I think there's something in the.
I think there's something.
I think there's something in the water. I think there's something in the.
I think there's something.
I think there's something in the water. Something in
Even the
water.
backup singers.
I think there's something in the water.
There's something in the water.
I think there's something in the water.
I think there's something in the water.
I think there's something in the water.
Okay, two things here that I'm impressed by.
I think there's something.
Key change. Total key change. I think it was do. Yeah, they went to the 5, I think. 5 of the 5, maybe. I don't know. Key change. I have to figure it out. Really cool key change.
In the water.
When I first heard Linus's voice, also one of their siblings. How do I put this nicely? He wasn't one of the best singers, right? But just listening to this, he's been working on it. And I think that's something that people need to realize. You can work on your craft, guys. You can work on it. Just because you may not be where you want to be, practice. I've heard people who were very, very young, 16, 17, did not sound like they were going to be a very good singer, right? And they went to singing lessons. They did all this. Saw them maybe 7 years later doing a performance, and they sounded way better. They sounded way different. And I think if somebody really, really, truly loves what they do, they're going to find a way to make it work, right?
Something in the water.
I think there's something in the water.
There's something in the water.
There's something in the water. There's something in the water.
I think there's something in the.
I think there's something in the.
I think there's something in the water. I think there's something in the water.
I think there is something in the water.
Another key change.
Something in the water.
I think there's something in the water.
Bro, every time I see Nathan singing in these, he has the biggest smile on his face. He's so happy to be here.
There is something in the water.
I think there's something in the water.
I think there's something in the water.
See, they still made it fun. Arranged by Clyde and Linus. Okay. All right. The arrangement is what's big with this band, right? They're so good at singing, performing, playing, but the arrangement, right? The arrangement is something that's missing in music. And they're so good at writing these songs and making them each song unique, right? I do like that this one was a little bit different. We had the regular kind of upbeat, energetic performance at the end, like they have for all the other ones, but we had a very kind of light-hearted song at the beginning, which I really like. It's very different from the last few that they've done, right? The last two, at least, I know for sure, just like let Gracie sing her ass off, and she did it. This one was kind of, like I said, very kind of emotional at the beginning, and then it went back into that energetic at the end. So got what we wanted, but also got something different. I love it. Look, I'm a huge fan of Lawrence. I don't understand why there's people on TikTok like calling him, like, I mean, I guess it's true, but just call him a bunch of stuff on TikTok. TikTok's a cancer anyways. It's going away at the new year, so fuck off TikTok. But yeah, they were just calling him like Nepo babies, and they're saying like the music's not even that good. I'm like, I guess if you, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why that is not good music, but there's a bunch of artists out there, in my opinion, that aren't talented at all, that get all the praise, that don't write their own music. Drake, I'm talking about you. So it's just weird. It's just weird. I don't understand the market for music right now. I don't. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate the love and support you guys have been showing me. Thank you guys so much. And please do remember that good vibes are contagious.